Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Cynical Bob. This will be a new series I am doing, and I will be preparing some very exquisite dishes from all over my refrigerator. So, for episode 1 of this series, I am preparing a dish, I believe it's called a, quesadilla. Yeah, as you can see, I bought this package. No, we bought this package from Costco. There's a nice images of the frozen quesadillas. So yeah, today I will be preparing this on my stovetop over here. So let's get into that. So the first thing you will need is, of course, your quesadillas. This package is tough. Hang on, let me just. There we go. So yes, here is your quesadilla. Do not worry. I already washed my hands before this. Here's your proof. All right, let's get back to the quesadillas. The next thing you'll need is some butter, or in this case margarine, because it's just easier to make quesadillas with, and a knife to spread your butter around. That's not it, as we also need this spatula. Not only can you scratch your back with it, but you can also flip your quesadillas with it too. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna get started making our quesadilla. I believe it's French. So we have our margarine here. I'm gonna take a bit of that. Come on, get off. Might be a little bit too much. As you can see, we're gonna spread it over the quesadilla. Yeah, that's the French pronunciation. Yeah, in terms of French dishes, this would have to be one of my favorites. It's up there with, like, long bread and, I don't know, cheeseburgers. Some really good, authentic French dishes, Alright, so now that we have our butter spread all over the quesadilla, it's like the Denis Villeneuve, but it's a, so now we're gonna need to turn our oven on to high, flip this over. We can just do it with our hands right now. So yeah, perfect. Let me go wipe the butter off my hands. Yeah, now we have to apply butter to the other side of the quesadilla. Alright, so, no, not butter, margarine, I mean. So yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna need a bit more margarine here. So yeah, as you can see, this dish is going, swimmingly well, as the Brits would say. I just know this content is just absolutely the most riveting stuff you've ever seen in your life before. But, and yes, that was sarcasm, but as soon as we have to start flipping stuff, that's when it's gonna get really, really fun, okay? Because, you're gonna be like, wow, 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 wow. So I've got that going for me. Alright, so, I guess while we're waiting for this to heat up, I will tell some stories of my life, I guess. So, well, let's see. Oh yeah, a few weeks ago, I went to a theater to see the 1962 film Lawrence of Arabia in a theater. So that was my first time seeing like an older movie in a movie theater. It was also my first time seeing that movie, which if you know anything about that movie, you should really see it on the biggest screen you can. Excuse me. And yeah, that was a really great experience, and it's a really incredible film as well. Yeah, my dad got a ticket because the movie's like 3.5 hours long, almost 4 hours, and we only had enough quarters in the car for like 30 minutes. So probably not enough time to not get a ticket from the people. Yeah. All right. So I say that's that story of Lawrence of Arabia. And so I guess now I can put the margarine away. Guys, keep an eye on the quesadilla. Make sure it doesn't burn for me, okay? Okay, good. Thanks a lot, guys. It didn't burn. Thank you so much. Alright, folks, I just realized I had accidentally put the stove on low instead of high, so that's why it wasn't cooking. But now that I've started, put it on high for once, the butter is starting to melt. I think I accidentally put a little bit too much butter on the bottom, but as you can see, there's kind of like liquid coming out. See there. Oh, whoops. So we're gonna wait a little bit for this. This is easily the worst video I will ever make. What am I doing? Yeah, I really put way too much butter on that bottom side. It's like seeping out. It's like a flood. We have some exciting news. It's starting to bubble or boil, I guess. Or, I don't know the terminology. So now we get the exciting flipping action. Boom. That was the first flip in what will definitely be many exciting flips. Oh, Jesus, it's really going. Dude, shut up. So we're going to get it to a nice golden brown color. I have my plate here ready to be, have a quesadilla on it. Yeah, I think, cooking is really an art form. And I was never really good at any art, so boom, another flip. As you can see, we're starting to get little golden brown bits here and there. Starting to look good. Starting to get a bit crispier. So yeah, for my new short film I posted a few nights ago. It's been a rousing success. It has about 2 views now. I think it's a shoo-in for an Oscar nomination. Come on. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that beauty. So yeah, I don't really have any sort of plan for this video. I think the way I came up with it is that I watched that You know that video, that like 20-minute long black and white video of the director David Lynch cooking quinoa? Yeah, I thought I could do something similar to that. As the human beings say, that was very Lynchian. I think it's almost done now. Our beautiful quesadilla. No, that's not the right pronunciation. Quesadilla. Yeah, I think it's just about done. Look at that. Alright, I think I'm gonna turn this off. Wait, man, that's hot. Oh God, look at that steam coming off of it. Jesus Christ. that's hot. Alright, as many of you know, the most important step of cooking is putting the dishes away. Alright, so for a drink, you're gonna want to have a polar, what is this called? Ruby red grapefruit drink, seltzer, sparkling water, whatever you want to call it. And you feel like being fancy today, so you attempt to make it in a Flaming Moe's cup from The Simpsons. But you also don't want to do any more dishes. So, yeah, you're just gonna take the can. And then you can't just have a plain old quesadilla. You gotta have some salsa with it. I believe it's called cheese. So yeah, I believe there's cheese in this, judging by the last word there, cheese. I think it's French. I think the biggest difference between this video and that David Lynch quinoa video is that David Lynch had actually interesting stories to tell, and I don't have any stories to tell. I'm sure I do. I just don't remember them because, you know, why would I? See, it's kind of sad because I thought I would have a bit more stories to tell from this point in my life. But yeah, now I'm gonna eat this quesadilla. Well, I'm done my lunch. If you enjoyed this video, please just go out, meet new people, experience new things, and don't waste your time making a stupid quesadilla video. Thank you.